You need to understand that we are social beings, okay? And that's why it is so hard for us to stay away from people. Things have changed after COVID has come. And the word social distancing has been used, which is not right. It's physical distancing, but not social distancing. This gentleman is very grumpy. A lot of people are taking it very badly. Yes, I mean, it has affected all of us, both the young and the old. There's an element of fear and trepidation in the air. People are worried what's going to happen, and news doesn't help. In spite of all that, we could make the best of it, and we could learn and we could adapt. Human beings have an amazing ability to adapt. What changes your perception of today and tomorrow is these four things. For health, you need to have mind, body, and the spirit together. Now, they all are interlinked and intertwined. So you cannot say, I'll keep my physical health very well, but I may be emotionally deprived of love. I'll be seeking for love. So that's a bad state to be in. Or I may be a person who's a lot of vengeance, anger, unforgiving spirit. That doesn't help. And also, I need to have right vitamins and supplements to help my physical health and mental health to go well. More than above 65, at least 80% of them will have one chronic long-term disease. The most important thing is not that whether you have hypertension, diabetes, or arthritis with you. It is when you come to your 60, are you optimized? Is it well under control? Has it affected any of your organs? Are you aware of your disease? Do you read up about your disease? Now, one of the reasons for poor health among older adults is chronic diseases that's not been well controlled. Malnutrition, overweight and underweight is poor health. Sleeping is very, very important. And early to bed, early to rise is a very, very important thing. We not only rest in sleep, we also grow in sleep. We know that people who are poor sleep have an increased chance of developing memory problems, and they have problems in terms of having temper tantrums, emotional issues, emotional outbursts. So sleep is a very, very important element because 1/3 of our life is sleep. 20th century, the vice was tobacco and alcohol was the vice of 20th century. The vice of 21st century is salt and sugar. So keeping your mind active and sharp is the most important thing, especially during this lockdown time. Please find innovative ways to keep yourself active. It could be learning a new skill, doing the puzzles, sudokus, and playing games which sort of stimulates your circuits. Now, loneliness is a cancer of the mind. The loneliness is a major problem. It's not being talked about. It's one of the good things is to talk about it, and there are ways to help you to come out of loneliness, especially during the COVID times that we're going through. A lot of people think that loneliness is some sort of a mental defect or weakness. Okay, so I think unlike the usual, it's a human trait like hunger, thirst, and pain. We all want to be connected. Every human heart longs to belong. That's very, very, very normal. How do you address loneliness? Now, depression, anxiety, and loneliness, all three go together. There are three musketeers who go together. And in older people, depression can be different from a younger person. How do you cope with change that you're going through? Change is inevitable, and change is the only thing that is constant. About 20 of my friends in the UK had COVID. But when I connected with them, they all want to talk about the transcendence because they knew they were at some point, they sensed or smelt danger and death. So spirituality is extremely important. Be right with God, be right with your fellow human being, and never duck the existential questions. There are two couples here. I don't know which one do you relate to. They have the same music in the background. There's one couple who are having a jolly good time and jingle of their life. Yes, they may have diabetes, they may have hypertension, they may have arthritis, but they know how to make the most of it. But look at this couple. They may have everything with them. They are suited and booted. And they may have money, they may have in good health, but they're so anxious and fearful. But you need to find meaning and joy in spite of all this. You need to be aware that as you age, your life will change and you'll gradually lose friends that you made during your school days, college days, labor, during your working days, your friends are going to change. So you need to learn new ways to connect with people and find purpose. Pursue your dreams, set new goals, learn new things, learn new skills. I think that will really help you.
Thank you so much. That was a really insightful session. You know, the bottom line of what you shared is that attitude is everything, right? Your
Yeah.
attitude towards change, your attitude towards health. If you're lonely, don't be afraid to ask for help. We have a
Yeah.
buddy system here at Silver Surfers Club, which we've also kind of set up for the same reasons. And it's working really
Wonderful.
well because, you know, especially when times are troubled, remember to be grateful. That kind of carries you through difficult times. And always remember that relationships give you happiness. And of course, I think my favorite is that it takes 17 muscles to smile and 71 to frown. So everybody, we're going to smile at the end of this session and we're going to take a photograph with all of y'all. Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our first seminar. This is the first of many to come. Dr. Benjamin, as always, you were phenomenal. Our next session is going to be at the end of this month, on the 20th of the month, where we're going to be deep diving into a lot of topics that Dr. Benjamin gave you an overview of. We're starting off with food and nutrition to build your immune system. That's going to be led by Dr. Dharani Krishnan from Chennai. If you haven't registered, everybody, please do register because we have a cap on the number of attendees. But we definitely want to reach out and impact as many seniors with this kind of information. It's very important to stay armored with information to fight this and embrace our new normal. So thank you again, everybody, and thanks for your kind words in the chat. I will see you back at the Silver Surfers community group.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day. Stay safe, stay well, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.